guys, a quick video about what is a successful trade and what does being a successful trader mean, right? So first of all, a successful trade is when all your criteria match. For example, bounces on support or resistance, trendline rejections, Fibonacci bounces, or whatever. For example, here this trend line, you see two equal points of reaction. You say, okay, this is a smooth trend line, and you patiently wait. See, boom. For example, let's say you miss this, and you see here there's a sign of support because this was a support level, right? So you see, okay, this holds support, this whole level holds support and bounces like 3 or 4 times. They say, okay, I'm gonna enter a trade, a long position, and you take the leg up, right? And you say, okay, this could be a trend line, draw the trend line, and you go to possible small time frames, and you look at rejections of the trend line, right? Because you use your fib levels. You see this is a structure point, because this is, say, okay, I'm gonna enter a short, and you wait for rejections. You don't want to impulsively enter a trade, okay? You wait for confirmations. So you await your confirmations, despite it's a loss or a profit. Doesn't matter. If your confirmations match, then you enter a trade. All right, so let's say you enter a short around here, boom, and let's say you want a long here, okay, because you see the signs of rejection of the support level, right? So let's say you enter a long again, and you enter, let's say, from here with your stop loss around here. Here, take profit here, and what you see, it turned out to be a loss. Okay, so what does that mean? It's okay for a trade to turn out into a loss as long as your criteria match. Okay, so let's say your criteria were signs of rejection, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 rejections, maybe 4. And you say, okay, I'm gonna enter a trade. You have a little bit of profit. You possibly forgot to place your stop loss in profit, and boom, stop loss hit. That's okay. It's still a correct trade. It's not a profitable trade, but it's a correct trade because your criteria matched. And that's what's most important in trading, is that your criteria match. If you just impulsively enter a trade somewhere, it turns into a loss, then that's your own fault. Remember that, because trading is all about your criteria matching with each other. Signs of rejection, trendline support or resistance or rejections, Fibonacci levels, Elliott waves, patterns, or whatever. Most important confirmation to have in trading, in my opinion, is, by the way, candle confirmation, that you can read your candles. That's the most important thing in trading, that you can read your candles to have a certain confirmation. If you understand price action, then you'll be a good trader. If you even have loss or not, that doesn't matter. It's important for you to let your criteria match. If they match, it's all good, okay? Despite if it's a loss or a profit. Remember that. Trading is also all psychology. Let me say, for example, you entered the trade, your criteria is matched, and it turns out into a loss. Your psychology can say, like, yeah, fuck me, I'm not a good trader, this or that, my strategy needs to change or whatever. That doesn't matter. Don't let your psychology play with you. That's very important to understand. Let me write that down. Play with you. Right? It's very important. Don't let psychology play with you. Don't don't let your emotions play with you, because your strategy could be very good. Remember, you cannot always win, okay? It's very important to understand you cannot always have a profit. You will lose in the market. There are always people who have another strategy who are maybe better than you. So you will not always win while you are a trader. But if your criteria match, you'll get better over time in understanding your way, your point of view. Okay, if you train and train and train on a demo account, for example, I constantly read candle confirmations, or you just try to read candles, you will get better over time at it. You will better understand the market over time. Okay, so very important to understand, guys. Be patient. You will be a good trader over time. Trading takes a lot of patience and a lot of pain too, because you will lose money for sure. So I hope this helps some traders who are not that confident at all, because it's important to understand that your strategy could be very good, but sometimes the market goes against you. That's normal. So understand that, guys. Okay, peace.